Hello. How's everyone doing today? I hope you are well and are having an amazing week. It's a bit late in the week for me to be streaming, isn't it? I normally would have streamed by now, so I do hope you're having a good one. And sorry for cancelling yesterday. I know it was very last minute, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, which is why we are here today. So thank you so much for joining me, even though it was like unplanned, unannounced, all of that fun shindig. But who have we got? We have got Jack and we have got Roxas. I'm trying to figure out if that emote is a but. I think it is a but. I'm going to guess it is. What's the shortcut for it? Yeah, that is indeed a but. Okay, cool. But I hope you're both good, and anyone who happens to be lurking in the background, I hope you're both good as well. Both good? All good. We're going to be taking things quite slow and easy today. I said on Twitter it might be a slightly shorter stream. We're just going to see how we're going, just to ease back into things. Plus, it's been a while since we've done Happy Home Paradise anyway, so I think it'd be nice just to do a couple extra houses, see what we come up with, that sort of thing, and just chill, chat like we usually do, just all of that sort of stuff, and just take it nice and easy. Because we're already on Thursday. It's been a week and a half. Hey there, Laughing Devil. How are you doing? Good morning. I do hope you're good. But yeah, I don't have an awful lot to say. I've just been feeling a bit poorly, which is why I cancelled yesterday. I did feel bad for it, especially so last minute, but I thought it was for the best. But I didn't promise for today, just depending on how things went. And while I don't really feel 100% better, I still wanted to give it a go, which is why I might be sounding a bit different to normal. And like I say, it might be a slightly shorter stream, but I still want to give it a good go and say hello to everyone and to have a bit of a chat, because it has been, like I say, longer than we usually do, unless there's like a big reason, like I'm going away somewhere. Yeah, so that's basically it, really. Is there anything else I need to say? I don't think so. It hasn't been a very eventful week, so I haven't got any news. I've already said my thanks and my apologies. Yeah, that's all I really think I have to say. So I do hope you're all very good. And I will still be back tomorrow as well. So normal stream tomorrow should be all going as planned. I will not say the big P word just in case. But it is intending to go as planned as it is, because I do want to continue Sonic. And I'm hoping with it being a Friday and such, I will find some energy in me, with it being the end of the week, but we shall have to see. But for now, we're going to take it nice and easy. You're doing good, glad to hear it. Don't worry about having to cancel streams. Oh, I know it's not the end of the world, and I know you guys are very understanding. I like having things planned. I like having things planned out. I'm very much that sort of person, where if I say we're doing on this day at this time, I very much like sticking to it, and if I don't, it kind of throws me off. So I don't like cancelling things or changing times of things and things like that, but sometimes it's kind of necessary. But it has been a bit more than I would like it to be recently. It's been a bit too often, so I am hoping to rein that in a little bit, but we'll have to see what happens. I can't predict the future, but it's definitely been a lot more up in the air than I would like to have it. But I'm working on it, so don't worry about it. We will be fine. But I know you guys are very understanding, and I do appreciate that. And you're doing well, Laughing Devil. I'm glad to hear it. But yeah, I don't have a lot to say, so I think I'm just going to jump straight into it. Obviously, we continue chatting the entire time anyway, so it doesn't really matter what screen we're on, does it? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop on over to this screen. And then, are you going to light up for me? There we go. And like always, I need to remember to do something. So I am just going to bring out the Switch screen for me to look at. And obviously, if the game's too loud, too quiet, just let me know and we shall sort that out. Windowed projector so I can see it. Tomorrow you'll be cosplaying at an anime convention. Oh, fun! Who are you cosplaying as? Health is wealth. No, I do agree. Hey there, Vogel, how are you doing? I hope you're good, and thank you for the head pats. But yeah, like I said, we're just going to stick to some nice house building, some nice home decorating today. Who do we have around here, though? We've got 1, 2... Oh, hello, we've got is that the burger sheep? We've got this bear over here as well. We've got quite a few on the island waiting for work. Anyone over here? No. Anyone over here? Oop. I don't know if we still need to do any of the community lots. I'm not too sure. We've got these two over here as well, because we've got a fair few to choose from. Tarsu from Way of the Husband and Titular from Helltaker. Oh, fun! Well, I do hope you enjoy yourself. I've not been to a convention for a very long time. I'd like to go to one again, though. And you're doing good. Glad to hear it. It's been equally as long since I last cosplayed as well. So good evening, I am ready. Actually, let's check what items we've got first. Anything of interest? Not really. How am I? I'm okay, Vogel. I'm alright. Thank you for asking. I'm ready to work. Let me get my teddy bear backpack. And then, let's go and pick someone. I don't know what everyone's inspirations are, like what they're wanting, so we're going to have a nice little look and decide what sounds interesting to us. I'm sure there'll be something that sounds quite fun though. I kind of want a more normal house, but I know they all go a bit outlandish, don't they? They want to hang out in a fancy place surrounded by riches. You haven't had a good curry in a while. We can make something nice out of that, with a nice curry on the table. Gather your friends for fancy parties. You want to be messy? I don't want to do a messy one. Filled with stars so you can make lots of wishes. Surrounded by greenery. I'm kind of tempted by the curry one because that sounds nice and cozy. You can make like a nice cozy place with some curry on the table and like a kitchen. That sounds nice. Let's go for this one. Paradise planning. Yes. We can plant you one, pretty please. Yes, we can do that. Okay. Where are we going to put it though? Because I think curry's like very warm and comforting. Especially Japanese curry. I find it really nice, like warm and like toasty. So we want like something like an island that looks quite warm from like a comfort perspective. And maybe if we kind of switch it so it's in fall, like in autumn rather than summer, that could be good. Yes, you want a curry pot on a table, we can do that. Maybe one surrounded by lots of trees, like in the middle of a forest. That'll be good. Is there any that are kind of like that? That's the opposite of what I was thinking. I'm not too fussed about the idea of... Here we go. So these ones are kind of like more... Oh, that would be good. That one looks quite toasty warm. We don't need quite that much outside, but I guess a lot of it's already full up. So we wouldn't need to put too much on it. Maybe just like a bench and maybe some flowers or something. And a pathway. That shouldn't be so bad. Let's go for that one. Yes. Because a lot of it's already full up with like the stairs and stuff. There isn't much like vacant land. It just looks like a lot because of the multiple levels. So that doesn't sound so bad. I think if it was quite a big garden, I'll be quite lost on what to do for the prompt of curry. You know what I mean? But we'll go over to the site. And I'll take a sip of my drink. You'll post pics of your cosplay. I'll look forward to seeing them. Okay. Yes, please go out of the way, have a snack, get comfortable, and we shall get started on this curry kitchen. Like I said, we're probably going to keep the outside quite simple. I need to remember my controls. Here we go. Now, I don't really like this fence. I wonder if we can get rid of this fence. Plus button. Because I think I would prefer... Because the barbed wire one just looks kind of, I don't know, just kind of rough. Do you know what I mean? But we do want one that kind of makes sense in like a wood situation. So we could do like a log wall fence or like a log fence. A country fence could work. I kind of like the log wall fence. I think going for like a cabin vibe would be quite nice. Because it would kind of coincide with the whole warm curry theme, wouldn't it? So I'm going to go for a log wall fence. And then can I get rid of these ones? Yes, here we go. Oh! Good start. Rotate. Here we go. And then we'll go across here. And then we'll put a couple more over here. Whoops. Rotate again. Okay, not put it in that corner because of the tree. Okay, we'll start them here then. That works well enough. We could always put like another bush in that corner or something. I don't want to do it all the way around. I think that's a bit excessive. But we could do... The barbed wire kind of screams stay away or keep out. It does, doesn't it? It definitely doesn't scream come here for some lovely curry. Do you know what I mean? We can look at our pathways. Stone path could work because we've got the stone on the ramp. Or we could keep it really simple with a dirt path. Let's try the stone path. And we can always get rid of it, can't we?
2 months already? Goodness. Tofu is a great streamer, Tofu Heart.
Oh, thank you, Zaki. That's very sweet of you to say. And thank you for resubscribing as well. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well today. What's going to be the best way to do this? That looks kind of weird with the one sticking out, doesn't it? Maybe if I remove the fences from this bit, but then that might look a bit weird. Oh, you can go underneath it. I guess that kind of works. Does that work, or am I just being delusional? You know what? I'll be a bit delusional for a bit. I can always change it. Your Helltaker cosplay has a wood. I'm okay with that laughing devil. If you're ever concerned, I think you can on the server, just put it behind a spoiler warning. Because then you can, like, just say if someone's uncomfortable with something, don't click on it. But I'm fine with it. And you're pretty good. Glad to hear it, Saku. I am fine, thank you very much. Am I liking this? Or am I just telling myself that I like this? I really don't know. I really don't know. Right, I prefer it with a sharp edge, which is unusual. I normally prefer it with a rounded edge. I mean, it kind of works. I wonder if dirt would look better. I don't normally go for a dirt path, but I wonder in this case if that would be the better option. I think colour-wise, dirt does kind of work better. Maybe we'll go for a dirt path. I never normally do that. It looks a bit less harsh then as well, doesn't it? Here we go, here we go. Then it just kind of looks like it was grass, but someone's just walked along a part of it a bit too much, if that makes sense. Then does that look better rounded now? No, it definitely still looks better with a corner. Okay. Does this one look better with a corner? No, I like that one rounded. Okay. And then it kind of makes sense with this, because we can kind of spread it out and make it look intentional for some plants or something. But we'll leave that as is for a second. And then... catalogue. Catalogue. So I think we want like a nice bench. Oh, we can do like an outside camp. Oh, that'll be good. Like some cookware for outside. That could be quite fun. That could definitely be quite nice. We might want to move the house then, actually. Can I move the house over this way a bit? Right, I can't move it that far. I can move it to there, though, which gives us some extra space here. Which I might do. It will mean I need to redo the paths, but it'll give us a bit more campfire space. So maybe I'll do that. It will change the path situation a little bit, but that's okay. It might make it work a bit better, actually, in a weird way. I might get rid of those fences. Oh, I think I'm being very delusional about all of this. I just don't like single tile paths. I think they look so silly. Maybe if we get rid of this and then kind of shrink it down to a 2. It's a little bit lopsided, but... What if I then do... Because we are going to need like a fire pit situation, aren't we? There we go. Maybe we don't need a path up here. It's just such an annoying size, isn't it? What if I... Rather than doing a full path, what if I just do some little like patches? Would that work? Well, that looks nice. I like that. I'm not too sure about these fences now, though. I think I do like this path down here. And I could always do like an extra one like over here and put like a bench on it. Let's see how this works. If I do like a 1, 2, 3 and then like round them off. See how this looks. That could work. That could work. Maybe. I really am doubting myself. Right, let's go back round to the items anyway. And then if we don't like it, we can always change it back. So, I definitely think I want a bench for outside there. I'm pretty certain on that one. I don't know if he wants a bench though. Deli, do you want a bench? We got some tables. You got a Moroccan sofa. You can definitely have that inside if that's the vibe you're wanting. But I want an outside chair. I want an outside little wooden bench. Do you have a wooden bench? Wooden bench. There we go, like one of those guys. Or like a wood one would be good though, because we're kind of going with a camp vibe, aren't we? Let's go with the wooden bench. Or should I do the wooden bench for up here with the campfire? I could always do two. I could do two wood benches, can't I? That always works. Let's have a look. What are our wood options? Dark wood, orange wood, white wood. I like the dark wood in this case, I think. Okay. Then do I want another one? We can always see how that looks. Or we can decide whether to do a table instead. I kind of think I want to get rid of these fences now, for the time being. And then I can always put them back if I change my mind. Here we go. And then if I go back round and then put this here. Yeah, I like that. I like that. And we can always put a little light in the corner as well. And like a little table or something. That could be nice. And then I think... I don't know if a normal bench would make sense. At the bottom? There the knocks. Hello there, Fear. Thank you so much for the bits. I do hope you're good. Let's see if this works. I mean, it's a dark wood as well, so it can kind of just be like a different vibe down here. Maybe. We can always change it to a wood bench if we don't like it. But then what else do we want to do? Oh, but they've got full-on wild log benches. You know what? Let me get a couple of these. And he really likes them. Get rid of this one. But then this one's a kind of more like tailored bench, which can go down here. And then these ones can just be the full-on wooden guys. Then that kind of matches like the campfire situation. Here we go. One there. One there. Yeah, I think that's better. Then it's more cohesive. Like it kind of makes more sense for the vibe. Do we have... There is like a wood table, but I think that's quite a low table. I don't think we need a table necessarily. But I do want to try and see if there's like... Oh, there's like those ones. Oh, that's like a wood plank table. That could be quite cute. But do we have like... like one of those. I know it's not a table as such, but we can still like pop it like over here for the person doing the cooking. Where would it make the most sense? Maybe about there. Yeah, because then they can sit in front of it and do the cooking. And then if I... Oopsie, wrong button. Let me bring that back. That was in the order form. Where's it gone? 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 There's so many different curry options. Ooh, look at the naan bread. I love naan bread. See, I'm not a big fan of Indian curry. Just
Your
because...
news, Tofu. I managed to talk down the speeding ticket I got in court. Fool, right? Downside is, the judge instead gave me the death sentence.
Ooh. I mean, that's a compromise in one direction. It might not be your direction, though. But thank you so much for resubscribing. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're doing good today. That's what I wanted. Can I change the colour of this? Can I change the colour of this? Someone certainly won that argument. It's just debatable of who won it. Da, 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 da. Also, how fast were you going for them to think that was justifiable? Let's put it that way round. Let's put it that way round. So, the person can sit there while cooking. The friends can sit over here. You're not doing that great. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Fear You. I hope things pick up for you. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I'm not a big fan of Indian curries. I really love naan bread though. I love naan bread. I think what I don't like about Indian curries, and I'm only saying Indian because I know there's Thai curry and like Japanese curry, like there's different forms of curry. A lot of the Indian curry I've tried involves like coconut milks and stuff like that, and I know there probably are some that doesn't. I've only tried a handful of different ones, and I'm not a big fan of coconut and coconut milk, so that's the only reason. But I love the smell of curry. Oh, it smells so lovely. I love the smell of curry. It smells so good. And I can go to town on naan bread. It's nice to see me streaming. I appreciate that. I had to cancel yesterday. I didn't know if I was going to do today, but I wanted to give it a good go. So here we are. So I'm glad that you're happy about it. You only went 10 miles per hour faster, but it was your talking skills that made them change your mind. The poor judge, did you talk their ear off a little bit? To be fair though, when you watch those judge things on YouTube, like the court things, I'm pretty sure they're kind of just used to it at this point. Housewares, miscellaneous. That's why some of you may have noticed as well, I've turned off some of my redeems and things, just to keep things nice and simple for today. But everything should be back and up and running as usual for tomorrow. I just wanted to take it nice and chill today. Right, that works. Do I want it there? It's kind of hidden there. I'm going to put it like here, because it does make sense. Hey there, Connor. How are you doing? I hope you're good. I'm just trying to decide what to put out here. Cameras. Pillows. The curry pot could be a good idea, but there's already a pot on the thing, so I'm not going to do that. You're good. I'm glad to hear it. I am doing fine. Thank you very much, Connor. Housewares. Let's go back into housewares. Have I ordered this in a weird way? I think I have, haven't I? Oh no, I don't think I have. Well, if in doubt, always put a garden forceps. They always take up some space. So let's see. Let's go for a wooden one to keep with the camp vibes. Plus, they'll need some water to do their food anyway, so I'm going to put that around the other side. Oops, not down there though. About here. He must have misheard you or something. I do worry about getting caught for speeding at some point. I haven't done, obviously, but in the UK, for the first couple of years that you're driving, any offences count for double the points. So, like, a normal speeding offence counts for, like, 3 points. And if you get 12 points, your licence gets suspended. But when you're a new driver, it counts for 6 points instead. So you only got to get caught twice for your licence to be taken away. Not to mean that I'm speeding around everywhere, but there's some roads where it's like downhill, but the speed limit's it's like 20 miles per hour. And even if you don't touch the pedals, the gravity makes you go faster than that. So it's kind of difficult to maintain that sort of speed. So I always worry that I'm going to get picked up for it one day. Not that I go like super fast over the limit, only like a couple miles per hour, but you know what it's like. They'll be a bit strict in one area at some point and you'll get picked up for it, you know what I mean? What else can I put out here? I mean, if in doubt, I could just put a little well just to take up some space. Like over here. If I move this tree... Oh, I can't put... Oh, I forgot about the tree size being awkward. Right, let's get rid of that then. It just looks a bit empty, but I'm not sure what to put here. Well, we could always do a street lamp. It's not quite the lamp I would be wanting, but it can go there. Oh, I deleted it anyway. Do we have any torches then before I put that one back in? There's that one, but it's not quite the torch that I mean. Is there like a campsite looking torch? I don't know if there will be. I mean, the stone one will kind of work. It just won't really fit the vibe we've got going on, you know what I mean? Which will be a bit of a shame. Actually, do you have anything on here? On your order? Got some cloves. Got some tins. I'll honestly fear you. Like, I've not got anything yet, obviously, but I've also not been driving for a very long time. But you never know, because like I think sometimes they make the cameras a bit stricter to try and catch people out. Not to mean that I think you should be speeding everywhere, but obviously if you're only going like a couple miles per hour over, that could just be a genuine mistake or a speedometer problem, like, you know what I mean? Compared to someone who's like blitzing it down the road, they kind of deserve it at that point. At least I think so. The news I posted on Twitter? What news is that for you? I do not know what to put out here. I guess I could leave it like this for now. It's not dreadful. It does the job. I might try and put some plants in. Congrats on my car driving. It's been nearly 2 years now, but because I learnt during the big naughty, during the COVIDs. and I mostly work from home as of right now. I don't drive as much as most people would drive. But a family member is currently borrowing my car because theirs broke down. So it's getting driven around a lot more at the moment, even if I'm not the one driving it. I do not know what to put out here. I'm really stumped. Well, it doesn't look bad. It just looks a bit lacking. I'll leave it like that for the time being. I think we'll make the inside really nice. And we can also sort out decorating the outside. I want like a log cabin situation, or as close to that sort of style as we can get. Yeah, they're borrowing it. You saw what I did there. What are the roofs for this one? Do we have a wood roof? Do we have a wood... Nope, there's no wood roof. Is there a wood roof on this one? Wood roof. That's a bit of a tongue twister. I mean, a thatched roof could kind of work if the colours look all right. If I go for like... Oh, I'm not liking any of these. I'm not... Oh, here we go. There's a log exterior. The colours just don't match that roof, does it? I mean, that one kind of works. Obviously, the door doesn't match. We can get a different door. Rustic door. Wrong colour, wrong colour. It's annoying when the colours don't quite work. The black kind of works, but it's not really what I'm looking for. The red's too bright. The red is still too bright. Well, this one could work. That one kind of works. That one kind of works. Okay, we'll go for that. We'll go for that. Now, how is that looking? That looks a bit better with the house changed. I still think it looks a bit empty out here, but I also don't want to over clutter it. Like if it does the job, then it does the job. Do you know what I mean? So I kind of think... Except maybe scattering some scenery rocks around. I think that's kind of all I want to put out here. Do we have any, like, scenery rocks? Some scattering rocks? Any rocks to scatter? Let's have a look. Got some drinks. We've got some... The candles would be cool if they were a bit more like lantern-y. But that's alright. Let's see. Plants, books... Calligraphy, newspaper, shirts, shopping, diffusers. I've already done some logs. Would it be under... I don't think it'd be under housewares, would it? Where would the rocks be? I mean, we can look under everything if in doubt. Let's go up. Photos, firewood. Maybe we don't have any scattering rocks. That's the one thing about the Happy Home Paradise. It kind of limits you on items. And I understand they can't give you everything. It would be a bit, what's the word? Intimidating to have everything. Here we go. But sometimes there's something you really, really want. And it just doesn't work. You know what I mean? Right. So, let's organise these. We have got some rocks to scatter. If in doubt, add a rock. I'm going to put this one... like over here, and I'm going to put this one over here, and then I'm going to put this one. I was wondering what was making that sound. It's that fountain thing. Do I want that there? No, I don't think I want that there. How about over here? Could I kind of have it like cupping the path? Like cupping the path a little bit. The Iceland food sure looks interesting, honestly. Iceland makes some interesting food. Thank you for the bits, by the way. I do have a limit on like what goes for the text-to-speech, just after a bit of a problem I had. But yes, it's very interesting. There's plenty more where that comes from as well, but there's something about Iceland. I was talking to Cookie about it today because I picked up a couple of ready meals from there. Because for as many weird things as they do have some like nice things as well. But I was saying that I bet that the people in the head office of Iceland had a little bit too much adult cabbage and then got the munchies, and then that's the sort of stuff that resulted from it. They were there kind of like, what if we put a lasagna in a Yorkshire pudding. And then like the other guy was like, oh, that sure sounds good right about now. And then someone else was like, but lasagna, right? I really want a curry. So what if we do lasagna, but make it curry? And everyone starts clapping like, yeah. And then what if we collaborate with a nostalgic food brand to make everyone buy it, and everyone's like, woo, we're gonna make so much money. And all that happens is that people stare at it in the shop just like, what? Hey there, Logan, how are you doing? Honestly, it's in Iceland. It's tikka masala lasagna with Bombay potatoes, and it looks horrible. It looks so bad. It looks horrible. Iceland is green while Greenland is ice. I found that out not that long ago and I was surprised by it. Right, the rocks have made a difference. Okay, I feel better about it now. Thank you, rocks, for cluttering the space up. Thank you very much, rocks. I appreciate. Right, let's go inside. You're all right. I'm glad to hear it. I am okay. Thank you very much. We're just taking things nice and chill today. But if in doubt, scatter some rocks. Now, there's only a couple of things you were wanting. And I do want to make this quite... But you kind of want to do a Moroccan theme. So I think we've got like a different idea of the sort of themes we're wanting. But that's okay. We can still make it chill. We can still make it comfy. Because it can be some nice like warm red colours and stuff like that. So it's not the end of the world. So I need to... Let's think about walls and floors properly before I decide about how big to make everything. Do you have a preference?
A lasagna pie where the beef is replaced with liver and the side dish is pure ranch.
Oh! That sounds very interesting, though I still don't fully understand what ranch is, I have to admit. It's not really a thing in England. The Vikings didn't want people to go to Iceland because it was actually really nice, so they named it Iceland, and it heckin' worked. Big-brained Vikings. Big-brained Vikings. We can definitely put that on the wall. We could definitely do some of that. We can do a nice kitchen for you. But you want, like... Okay, we can go for that. I'm not... You know what? I'm not mad at it now. Now that I've put the floor in, I'm not mad at that. Okay, okay. I see the vision. I see the vision. We definitely need to make the room a bit bigger though, don't we? Thank you for the hydrate as well. Give me a second. Ranch dressing is life. But what exactly is ranch? I understand it's like a white dressing, right? But when I think of a white dressing, I think like salad cream or something like that. I don't know what ranch actually is or what it tastes like. Right, we're going to go for that big for the time being. So I'm thinking we can have like a living space area. Maybe I'll do one more wider. Can I do one more wider? Can I do one more wider? No, I'm at the widest. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can still make it work. So I think if we have like a nice living space over here. It's sauce. It's hard to describe. Do I need to Google it? Do I need to Google this? Because someone's tried to explain it before and I still don't fully get it, I don't think. Oh, no. I want the rug. I actually quite like the rug. How about lasagna but with noodles? Isn't that basically just a spaghetti bolognese? Ranch is buttermilk, salt, garlic, onion, mustard, herbs and spices mixed into a sauce based on mayonnaise or another oil emulsion. Ah, that sounds okay though. That actually sounds quite nice. And how are you doing, Dolly? I do hope you're good today. Welcome on in. That sounds quite nice. I don't think I've ever seen it in the supermarket though. Now that rug's too big for what I'm wanting. I like it though. Can I find a different style but smaller? It's very tasty. I wonder if I can buy it in the UK. I feel like I've never seen it. But I've also never like made a point of looking for it, if that makes sense. Maybe I should try to look for it properly. You've been here the whole time just lurking. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for lurking. Well, I do like that rug. It's just a bit too big. It's just a bit too big. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if it overlaps, does it? I can always rearrange all of this as well. Right, what if rather than that way round, I do it this way round? Okay. And then we can move that bit up to like... move it onto this side. And then just move all this over here quickly. It's delicious with cheese curds or like pizza crusts. Oh, is it a good pizza dip? I'm trying to find a nice garlic dip because I really like the Domino's garlic and parsley dip, right? But a lot of the dips that are garlic dips that you buy in the supermarket here have yogurt in them. And I don't like yogurt and I can taste it. I know that's very fussy of me, but I can taste the yogurt. So I've been trying so hard to find like an alternative to the Domino's garlic dip because I can't just order Domino's just to get the dip. When I do order Domino's, I order multiples so I can put the extra dips in the fridge, but they do eventually run out. So I've been trying to find alternatives. I wonder if ranch could be a good alternative. Though, when I went to Lidl the other day, they've just introduced one that I think is meant to be a dupe for it. So I picked up a couple of tubs because they were only 60p each. So I picked up a couple of tubs and I'm hoping they're a good dupe because that'll be problem solved. You'll travel to England in October to go to GLX in London with a friend. Oh, awesome. Will I go to a convention too, maybe Insomnia or MCM? I have no plans at the moment to go to any conventions. I used to go to MCM both May and October every single year, but since the COVIDs, I haven't gone to any conventions. I would like to go to one again though. I don't think now's the time though. Right, we're going to stick with the orange light, but I hope you enjoy yourself, Fear You. Does that one work better? Does that one work better? I think it works a bit better. It's a bit darker. It's not garlicky flavour. It's more kind of tartish. That sounds nice though. I quite like salad cream kit. It's quite vinegary. But I don't often use salad cream. I don't think it's good for pizza, but I like it with other stuff. Imagine someone using ranch instead of the tomato sauce for making a pizza. Someone's probably done that. Let's be real. That's probably happened. Right, so what I want to do now is I want to get a TV stand. See, because we're going for the comfy vibes, I kind of want to get like a retro television. Do they have the big like CRT in this? Because I know they do for some builds. Do we have a CRT? Do we have a CRT? If not, I'll just find a flat screen, but I think it'd be really cool if we can get the CRT. Would it be a miscellaneous? Domino's does that. Oh, of course they do. Domino's has some weird pizza. You actually regret going to GRX instead of MCM. I see. I'm sorry to hear that, Fear You. MCM is probably the biggest anime/comic convention in the country. The London one at least, but there is a couple in different parts of the country. But the MCM in London's like the biggest one. But I feel like they've not been as good since they were bought out by Reed Pop. But now there is Megacon, I believe it's called. And they're made by the people who used to do MCM. So I do want to try one of those. But I think I need to build some courage up before I go to conventions again. What was my last cosplay? My last cosplay was Sailor Mercury. And it was probably my most successful cosplay. People seem to really like it. Before that, it was Tuka from Tokyo Ghoul and Amu from Shiguchara. I've also done Marluxia from Kingdom Hearts before. Right, I need to find a counter. That's going to be back in Homewares, isn't it? You googled the description of Branch's taste. It's a combination of the creaminess, herbaceousness, oh, and a shot of black pepper. That does sound nice, Logan. Maybe I need to try and get my hands on some ranch somehow. Some import shop would do some, surely, but it'd be expensive to get it. Right, where are my tables? I also want a shelf. I'll do a shelf in a bit. I want to do it. See, I don't think that would work with the CRT. I think I just want like a table. Do we have... like that one could work. The colours just won't really work. I guess it will go with the outside though. Maybe this one would work better with... Speaking of ranch, with the colours, maybe this would be better. Add it to my throne list. I would if there was somewhere I would trust to deliver food. I don't trust Amazon for food. That's just a personal thing though. Right, how does this one look? I mean, this one... See, I could use the coffee table, but I don't want to use the coffee table. I want to keep the coffee table as a coffee table. Unless... If I pop this here, do we have another table that could work? GLX is more focused on games. I've not heard of GLX, I have to be honest. You may not be here for tomorrow's stream. That's okay, Jelly. Thank you for popping by today. I do hope you're doing okay. You don't blame me. I think I've seen too many things online about there being problems with food safety from Amazon. So it's kind of made me a bit concerned. And I'm sure like in practice it's mostly fine, but it has just made me a bit worried. I mean, the Imperial one could work from a colour perspective. How does that look though? That could work from a colour perspective. It's the same shade of red. That kind of works. It's not perfect, but the colour scheme definitely works. So I will take it. Does it look a bit too cluttered now though? I'm just so determined to do the CRT. Is there a wall-mounted television? Because that would be problem solved, wouldn't it? Let's go back down. Is there a wall-mounted telly? I don't know if there is a wall-mounted telly. I know there's a couple of flat screens. I will get to the curry in a bit. Now's not the time. No, there isn't. Right, we're going to go all the way in. We're going to go for the CRT. I don't care. I want it. I like it. I like it. Did they make Happy Home Designer for New Horizons? Yes, this is Happy Home Paradise. It's DLC. And it's basically the same concept as Happy Home Designer, but you're making like vacation homes for villagers. There we go. That kind of works. The colours work, so I will take it. And then we can put like a plant in here. And I entirely recommend the DLC. It's a lot of fun. It's nice for streams like this, especially when you just want to hang out and it's kind of just in the background to keep you occupied. Because I just wanted to take it nice and easy today. Oh, of course, there is wall televisions. Ah, man. Come on, let's see how that looks.
Rumor on the street is that you like bad jokes. What did the nut say while chasing the other nut? I'm a cashew.
I'm a cashew. No, I like that. I do like a bad joke. And thank you for the bits, and I do hope you're doing well as well, Donkus. And thank you for the stretch in the shower. Give me just a second. Do I prefer that? I kind of do. I don't know, do I? I can still use that chest of drawers somewhere else, can't I? I will do that stretch quickly. And that hydrate as well. And I hope you're doing good as well, Joey. You haven't played this game in years, that's fair. And so far it looks nice. Oh, I'm glad. Okay. I don't know if I think the wall-mounted TV works, though. It does make it more roomy. It was a bit crowded before, wasn't it? But now it looks like it's not crowded enough. I don't know. I can always put it back. Like if I put this back. But keep the flat TV and kind of like move it upwards. And then we can put some clutter on the table underneath. That kind of works. I'm going to go for that. Sammy? Is that a genuine seeking of advice? Or a less genuine seeking of advice? Oh, you got spam followed by bots, Joey. Do you know the website that can roll back your followers? So you can get rid of your followers before a certain time and it just wipes them completely. Are you aware of that website? Because I've had that happen before, the bot spam, and I just used that to get rid of them all. No, let me ask Cookie, because Cookie found the site for me. Give me a second. Cookie, do you remember that site we used when I was follow bot spammed? Because basically you put your channel in and stuff and you can choose a day and a time. And basically anyone who followed after that day and time, it just completely wipes them. Because I was concerned that having all the bot follows may cause my account to get flagged up. So I wanted to get rid of them. It's such a shame when it happens though, isn't it? Right, I think this is a good compromise. I think it's a bit more cluttered, but it's not too cluttered. I can also move this back a little smidge if I wanted to. But then we've got the space underneath because we're not using the big telly. So we can put some little bric-a-brac on that bit there. So we can make it a bit more like filled with personality, if that makes sense. But if I move this back to here. Why are British words so polite? What words are you talking about? Here we go. There's plenty that aren't very polite. I can tell you that much for free. So, because then that gives us a bit more space. Yeah, I quite like that, but now the gaps are weird. I think I preferred it a bit more cluttered. I'm so indecisive. Oh, it's because it's not centering, that's my problem. You know what, it works. It works, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Let me see if Cookie got back to me. Cookie! Commander Route! I'll put it in the chat for you. The site's called Commander Route, Joey. Yet 59 followers and the bot's made it 800 plus. Oh no, you don't want that. I've popped it in chat. It's called Commander Route. It's very easy to use. It's really quick. It took me like less than 5 minutes to sort it. So 100% recommend. I mean, like, when you say awful stuff, you guys always have a rather pleasant sounding alternative. I want examples now. I want examples. Because British people in general do have absolute potty mouths, myself included. So I now need just see like some bric-a-brac. I could put a nice drink on the table though. Let's do... what sort of drinks do I want on the table? I want like a nice coffee. Or an alternative. What other drinks do we have? We've got a mug and we've got like a coffee cup. But what else is there? I don't want food. I want drinks specifically and then maybe like a snack. We got like some iced coffees. Okay, I think a warm drink better suits the vibe. I think I'm going to go for a mug because I find mugs more comfy cozy than coffee cups. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes any sense at all. Just in my head it makes a difference. Ah, you would do yellow. That would suit the vibe. We're going to go for a yellow one. Do I want a design on it? Yes, let's do a carrot, because that'll be like a hidden piece of us in it then. We're the ones that designed the home. Here is your carrot mug. You know what I mean? And then maybe like a plate of biscuits. Do we have biscuits? We do have biscuits. Frosted cookies. It's a shame we can't change the colour. Oh, it's a shame we can't change the colour on those though. Is there like an alternative? Not really. I mean, it still kind of works. We can always get rid of it. But it still kind of works. I guess we can do then... let's do one of those. In silver, white, black, wooden, red, yellow, blue, green. I kind of like the wooden one, but I feel like it doesn't really match. Stick with the yellow. We've got lots of like yellows, oranges, and such going on at the moment. So I'm going to put that there. Oh, now I've got that music going on the entire time. I'm going to get rid of it for a second. I can't have that music going on the entire time. It would drive me mental. I'll do a nice little stack of books just because it looks cozy. And then, now we're back to what I want on that table to kind of clutter it. What can clutter that table? Do we have like some nice little pot plants or like little bits of like bric-a-brac, little statues and things? That could work. It might be in miscellaneous. I might just be in the wrong section. Rubber ducky? I don't think a rubber ducky will do the trick. We can always replace the cookies with a magazine. That might work better actually. So if I keep on pressing the wrong button. Cars, fashion, outdoors. Let's go for this one because the colour will work. And then what I'll do is I'll get rid of the cookies. I will get rid of the cookies and put this here instead, just because the colours work a bit better. There we go. And then I can always get the... Where's it gone? 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 Here we go. Little magazine stand as well. Travel, fashion, sports, comics, kids, weekly news. I'm going to go for that one. Because we can just put that on the end of the armchair as well. Just to give things a bit more life, you know what I mean? And then, no worries, Joey, I hope it works out. It's removing them, there you go. It's super easy to use. It was such a relief when Cookie told me about it. It was such a relief. Because I was worried about it. I like that you included wanker in that, Logan. That is not a nice word. That is not a nice word at all. Paper tiger? How big's the tiger? Oh, that could work and you really like it. Okay, we're going to put the tiger up there for you. Because you are a fan of the tiger. And I quite like it too. It sounds pleasant. Oh, rest assured it doesn't to English ears. It's not pleasant at all. Right, I need some shelves. Where would the shelves be? Bathroom. Shelving, shelving, shelving. Here we go, shelving. Just a little thing would do. How would this one look? Would this one be too big though? Cherry, brown, ash, green. I'll try cherry, but I don't know if that's going to be a bit too much. Let's have a look. Yeah, I did think it would be the wrong shade. If we can match it to the... It was a bit too big anyway. Let's get the smaller one. If we can kind of match it close to the shade of the sofa, I think that's going to be the best bet. Well, none of these work, do they? Let's try this one. You think the cherry looked nice? It definitely looks better than that one. I wonder if instead... I still grabbed this, but I put it against the wall instead. Maybe that's what we should do. And then we can put a plant on the other side. But I understand, Jerry. I do appreciate you not sending the bots my way. It just ruins things for you, doesn't it? Those pesty bots. They're such a pain in the bottom. There we go. And if I put it over this side... That works. That makes sense. Okay. British people throw lots of bad words around. They do. They very much do. Oh yes, do I like a nice simple lamp? Shaded floor lamp. What colours can I do on this one? It's the third time. I'm lucky that it's only happened to me once, but I know it's happened to Kaiko a few times as well. They seem to just go around in circles and just do it. And I don't understand why. I don't get it. I don't understand the idea behind programming them to do it. Is it to make them seem more legitimate because they're following people? I don't really know. Oh, that one would work quite well. It's a shame about the colour of wood, but I was just going to put it like over here somewhere. Oh, I don't like that being hidden in the corner actually. I might put it over this side. Do I like that? Do I like that? I don't hate it, so I will keep it for now. It's just the shade of wood's really bugging me. But I'll keep it for the time being. Unless... Stylish spotlight. I don't think that will come in any... Folding floor. That doesn't suit the vibe. We'll leave it like that for the time being. And I'll see if I can find a plant pot quickly. Here we go. Here we go. Which one of these would make sense? Probably like one of these guys, right? At least you know how to deal with it in the future, Joey, and you can deal with it straight away, hopefully. And hopefully it doesn't happen again, though. I do hope it doesn't happen again. See, I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Because I would like a plant, but that corner's kind of just like a weird dead space now, isn't it? Well, it can be a weird dead space. We can put something on the wall, can't we? That looks nice, though. That's definitely a good starting point. What I might do, just to make it look a bit less symmetry, is stick the lamp around there instead. And we can put something on the wall there, because it's a little bit, like, too intentional when they're that close either side. Do you know what I mean? But that's the living space done, at least. And then we can start doing... I just got to think now. We need, like, a dining space, don't we? And we need, like, a kitchen space. So let me just pop this here. I can't imagine us needing a huge dining space. I think we'll need a bigger kitchen space. But we also don't need a huge bedroom space. Well, we don't have to put a bedroom in here, to be fair. Right, what if let's see what kitchen stuff we've got. That'll be a good start. And what do you want as well? What are you looking for? Right, so you want a fridge? We can do a fridge. What colours do we have? So I don't want to do a red fridge. I think we'll just have to go for a silver kitchen. I might do the kitchen like over here somewhere, because then we can kind of put a divider in to kind of block it off from everything else. So I might make this bit like the dining. I think that would make sense. And then this area can just be like an entrance hall. His main thing's curry, so we don't need to worry about a bedroom. So if I find some counters, we're going to need an oven. We're going to need some counters. We have your curry pot. We will use the curry pot, but I just need to find something to put it on. We're going to need a rice cooker. No way we won't need a rice cooker. Where are the counters? Where are the counters? You want an extractor fan? We can do an extractor fan. Right, so do I just need to go onto here? Countertop, 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 countertop. Here we go. So that's kind of the sort of thing I'm looking for. Ironwood countertop, kitchen island, stove, open flame. Oh, that's got the sink on it. See, now we're kind of going for a whole metal thing then. I don't know how I feel about that. I want some wood. I want some wood involved. So what are our colour options for this guy? Dark brown, white, blue, pink. I mean, maybe. I'm not 100% on board with it, but I'll pop it there for a second. And I will... Can I have my rice cooker? Give me my rice... Oh, okay, I can't have my rice cooker. Here we go. I'm looking up British slang, and I've never heard of anyone refer to money as dosh. Some people do. I think it's kind of an outdated slang thing now, but I know older people definitely have done. Would that one look better combined with that? Oh, I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want. How would this look? What is it? What colours does it come in? I mean, the wood works. We can make that kind of work. And then we can kind of make it a bigger kitchen space as well, can't we? So if I do... I'm not 100% on how I'm going to make this look right. Put an oven over here as well. Get rid of this. It also depends on your environment. It's definitely a regional thing as well. I do agree with that. There's certain parts of English slang you won't hear in one part of the country, but you'll hear it in other parts of the country. Slang is extremely regional, definitely. There isn't many counters at all. I'm quite annoyed about this. Is there something I can use as like a counter? Because this just isn't very much at all, and I'm not here for it. I could use the iron work table maybe. It does come in white. Does that work? Or am I kind of like clutching at straws at this point? It's a different shade of white as well, so it does not work at all, does it? No, that doesn't work at all. Maybe I need to get rid of these. Maybe I need to commit to the metal kitchen. Maybe I just need to commit to the metal kitchen. Checkout counter. Yeah, because I definitely can't see anything else that would kind of work for this sort of thing. So I think we just need to commit to it, which is a shame, but we can manage. So if I go... Because then we got a counter, and that's my entire thought process. We then have a counter, and we can still put the kitchen island in because it does come in steel. So we can make it make sense, is where I'm coming from. Okay. You love regional dialects, like from where you're from people say don't you know at the end of sentences for no reason whatsoever. And like down south they say I'm no. Oh, I see, which means I'm going to. I've definitely heard stuff like that before. It's very interesting to hear how people talk and say different things. Does that look right? No, it doesn't, does it? This is winding me up a little bit. We don't need a crazy kitchen. It doesn't need to be anything wild. But I just want it to look nice. I guess what we could do is... What curry do I want to put here? Carrot Tops curry, we've got to keep it on brand. We can have a plate of curry waiting to go. And a drink. And then over here, pickled vegetables. We can like put a couple of bits and bobs. Though to be fair, we might be able to put some shelves up as well, which might help. So let me concentrate on the... We're going to need an extractor fan. And we definitely need the... This guy from before, we need this as well. Do we need it up on the ceiling? Let me select it. Let me select it. Hey there, Charlie. How are you doing? I hope you're good. Is this just stuck up here now? Can I select this? Oh, don't say it's stuck. Why is it stuck up there? Why is it stuck up there? I don't want to leave it there. Give me a second. If I go all the way... Is it a ceiling item? Oh, it's a ceiling item, isn't it? Okay, at least I haven't broken it. But that means it does have to go right up on the ceiling. Does that look okay? No, that looks ridiculous. That looks absolutely ridiculous. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that. We can just put a different extractor fan in. We can put one of those wall ones in instead. Here we go. One of these guys. Winding you up, you don't know what it means. Winding me up basically means this is bugging me. This is starting to tick me off a little bit. This is annoying me. That's what winding me up means. You're alright, I'm glad to hear it. I am well, thank you very much, I'm okay. Variations. It's far too high up, isn't it, Logan? I do agree. But that's okay, we can put one of these guys in instead. I'll just do it in white. And then I'll pop it like... I'll just pop it up here. It can be anywhere really, can't it? So I kind of wanted to put a fan in the corner. What if I put this over here? And then do we have the vintage wall fan? I really like the wall fan for this sort of build. That's really loud. What's really loud? Did something happen? Hey there, Reen. Am I cold? I've been a bit chilly today, I have to be honest, but why do you ask? Oh, that'll be good. I'm going to grab one of these. Can I get it in? Here we go, just to make it match everything. Because if we're committing to stainless steel... Ow! Oh, the fan's loud. Is it too loud? I can turn the game down a little bit. Do let me know if anything's like uncomfortably loud and I can change things. I might need to put an extra counter in. I didn't really want to do that, but I might need to, because I'm kind of running out of space. Let me go... Wall mounted. It was just surprising you'd hate it if it was in your house. That's valid, that's fair. I feel like extractor fans like that only really go on when you need to like extract something from your house. It wouldn't be on all of the time. Do I like that there? I think it's too many fans now, isn't it? It's overdoing the fans a little bit. It's definitely noticeable. Would you like me to turn it down? Right, let me have a look. I mean, it looks okay. It does the job, doesn't it? I will add in the the curry maker they were wanting, and a rice cooker. Oh, it's a soup kettle. It's not even a curry maker, but you still want it. And it makes sense for you to have a rice cooker. It would be silly for you not to, because you want curry. So I'm just going to put these over here. No, because if you turn it down, we don't hear the pleasant music. That's fair. How about then? What I'll do is... Give me a second. I'll get rid of it for now. And we'll just need to remember to add it back at the end. So you don't need to listen to the fan while we're doing the build. That seems like a good deal. You didn't know Tofu was starting an OnlyFans, but don't. That would be very off-brand if I did, wouldn't it? Where's about there, about there. That works. Okay, cool. We'll go for that then. I can always add it back at the end. Wooden chair, wooden stools. I mean, a simple wooden chair would work, but I'm not a fan of that. What other chair options do we have? What are our options? Pictures of me in a swimsuit. I've not worn a swimsuit in a very long time. And I mean, the antique chair might work. I don't think the imperial chair will work. That one's a bit too over the top. That one won't really suit. That one might work. Simple chair. I'm gonna try the antique chair. Swimsuit pics are lewd. I think it depends on the swimsuit. Swimsuits are pretty normal. Hydrate or you'll dehydrate. It also depends how you're posing in said swimsuit. That can make it quite lewd. Let me do that hydrate. Oh, the colour doesn't match and that really bugs me. Okay. I'm still going to use this table because they really wanted it, but I am going to use a different table for the dining table. To be fair, that was quite small for a dining table anyway. So I'm going to find a different dining table. Exactly, Logan. The context and the pose can make anything a little bit lewd, can't it? I do agree. It's all contextual, isn't it? So what could work as like a dining table? I mean, just the simple square one could do the trick, to be honest. But I don't know if it will match. All the others are a bit too big, though. We don't need one that big. I mean, how big's this one? Oopsie. Dark wood. We do have a cherry wood for this one, so that could work quite well. Tablecloth, tablecloth, tablecloth. I'm not fussed about the tablecloth. That does work, the colours work. Okay, we're going to go for one of these. It is a bit large, so I will check if there's a smaller alternative, but we can always tuck it up against the wall if we need to. It's not the end of the world. Or we can just move the dining space down here. That also works. And then we can put something else up here. I'm not sure what though, but we can put the dining space here instead. I just thought it would make sense to have a welcome space over here, but his thing's curry, so we may as well commit to the curry. I'm great just the way I am. Thank you, Zaku. Hey there, Wolfie. How are you doing? Welcome on in. I do hope you're good today. Right, so what chairs? I guess the simple chairs will go now. Simple chair, simple chair, simple chair. Simple chair. Here we go. You don't stop anyone from doing what they enjoy. Exactly. As long as it's safe, consensual, you're enjoying it. They're the main things, isn't it? I agree. Oh, none of these match. None of these match. You can't have simple table that comes in red and then not give me the simple chair in the same red. That's not how that works. That's really annoying. Right, I'm going to go for the wooden chair. Just looks like a very uncomfortable chair, doesn't it? I might be able to put a cushion on it though. It's a very big table. I might need to reassess this. But let me just... No, it's too big. It's too big. It's too big. The one next to the Rubik's chair. Which one's the Rubik's chair? Rubik's chair. Chair. Chairs are more up, aren't they? The one next to the... Oh, this chair. Is that the Rubik's chair? I can't use that one as a, as a dining chair. It might look nice in the house in general, though, to be fair. I might just put it in general. If the colours look right. It's definitely not a dining chair, but it could be nice like somewhere else. So I'm going to pop that there for a second. But for now, I definitely need to find a dining table. I've got some stools. You're doing okay, Wolfie? I'm glad to hear it. It was just a bit too big, that table, but I don't think there's like a smaller one. I think it literally is super tiny or kinda big. So we might just need to go for kinda big. Is this one a bit... Whoops! Is this one a bit smaller? Are you a bit smaller? Do you come in a suitable wood? You come in natural, which could work. You do seem to be a bit smaller. I don't know how true that is, but you do look a bit smaller. Okay, so let's look at the chairs. I don't know if the shape kind of works though. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll give it a good go. See, those chairs definitely don't fit. The Nordic chairs that match the... I keep on pressing that button by accident. But matches the table. That doesn't really work. Do these come in a suitable colour though? Does that one match close enough? I mean, it matches close enough. It just doesn't match the table, does it? Hey there, Crusader. How are you doing? I hope you're good. We might just need to go back to the big table and think about this a bit. Because the other ones are just too small, like these guys. They're all just too small. How small is a small cafe table? How small is this small? Is this too small of a small, or is this an okay kind of small? I mean, it works a bit better than the round one. So maybe I can go back to my original plan. The colour isn't perfect, but let's give it a look. So if I put this around here, and then if I go... What chair would go with this though? You wish you wasn't getting ready to work. I can understand those feelings. But I hope work treats you well regardless. What sort of chair is going to be best here? Probably just like the simple chair, right? I don't think the antique chair will work, but let's give it a look. Maybe. No, I think I'm pushing that a bit too hard. I don't like the legs on the table. I'm not happy with any of these. I might end up going back to the big table solely because of the legs. Unless this one has like a nice... No, that's not going to work. It's the day after your birthday. Well, happy birthday for yesterday. I hope you had a nice birthday. Right, I think we're just going back to the wooden table. I think we are just going back to the wooden table. And Flappy the Gecko, thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciated. I do hope you're well today. And welcome, welcome. It was alright. I'm glad to hear it. Am I just being delusional? Is this table okay up here? You start kind of doubting yourself, don't you? You start looking at stuff for too long. I think it's definitely too crowded up here. Though, I guess we only need 2 chairs around it. It kind of works that way round. Let's try a chair. You're sick? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon. And I hope it's not knocking you out too badly either. Right, let's go for one of these. Let's see. Let's give this another go. I'm going to give it a fair chance. Because it is just a rather large table, but my thought process is... It means that I can put extra food on it. I'm just thinking about adding stuff. Do you know what I mean? So if I do that and then I do... Does that look too cluttered or does it look okay? I don't like that it's not centered. I'll tell you that much. Can I move it? Well, it's centered up with the rug. It's just not centered with the counter. But if I move the counter, now the whole kitchen's not centered. Unless... If I move this down one instead, and then get an extra counter situation, let me see how that looks. Let me see. Let's go back down to the counters. Get one of these. Like that? No, it's too wide though, isn't it? Ooh, nothing wants to work. Okay, so what if I instead just move that back up? Or if I... It doesn't have to be centered. I think I'm being a bit unrealistic here to expect everything to be centered, aren't I? You'd recommend 2 more chairs, but for the dining table? Would that be a bit too cluttered though? Let's give it a look. Does that look too cluttered though, or do you think it looks okay? I'm not going to leave that chair there. I will use it, but I'm going to pop it over here somewhere. I guess it means I can, now that the chair's not there, I can move it all down a little bit as well, can't I? Like that. And then I can move this all a bit more. You think it looks alright? Okay, fair enough. I keep on trying to centre stuff and I'm just like, that's not how people work. People don't centre stuff this much. It's fine. It still looks fine. Okay. So what I'll do then is... Let's see. You like it in the corner? Like about here? Because I was thinking I could stick something in that corner just to fill the space out a bit, just like a plant or something. Speaking of plants, or like a stereo could be kind of nice. We do need a bin though, for the kitchen. You like it lined up with the furniture? A bit more like that? No, I think you're right. I think that works. It looks more like a all-together living room and dining space, doesn't it? I see what you mean. And then the kitchen kind of looks like its own separate space as well. I feel like I regret doing this kitchen counter thing though. Do I regret that? Do I regret the kitchen counter thing? Do I? No, I think I want it back. I think I do like it. You do start doubting yourself when you look at something for so long. Because I was thinking... would something like this work instead? I don't know if this will work. I'm just going to try this out quickly. So if I do... Here we go. I'll make it a bit more of like a bigger kitchen space. And I'll probably still leave the oven. Because the other one doesn't have an oven. It's just like the countertop, isn't it? So we can like do it like that. I think I prefer that. The counter is kind of the wrong way round, but I thought at least then the closed side is facing the dining space. What we could always do as well is... Where are they? These guys. We can use some of these to kind of block off the kitchen situation. Can I change the colour on them though? It's looking very cosy. That is the plan. I am trying for cosy. What if you switch where the fridge and oven are? We can definitely give that a go. Let me just see what our options are for... Yes. Yes, that's definitely the one. So if I do... There you go, because then it hides the kitchen. So it just looks a bit neater, doesn't it? Because you don't want to be seeing... Then I can turn this around as well, actually. There we go. So we put the oven up at this end. And the fridge up at this end. What do you think? Do you prefer that or do you prefer it the other way round? I think the dividers were definitely a good idea though. What other kitchen stuff do we have? Wall mounted. What do we have? We will need to put a phone in here. I haven't got to stuff like that yet. I'm still kind of like thinking solely about the kitchen. We can do like a little iron rack shelf. Oh, there's a spice rack. Oh, we should do a spice rack. Definitely need like a spice rack. Okay. Something against that blank wall might look nice. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just trying to figure out what might work best. Because I think we definitely want like some... But I think we definitely want like some salt and stuff. But I'm wondering if rather than having that here, I wonder if this should go on this wall and then this one should go on this wall. Because this one kind of fills the space a bit better and it's above where they're cooking like the curry and everything. And then I wonder if this one should go over this side because it's kind of next to where the oven is, if that makes sense. Like that. I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense. I might drop that down by 1 though. Because I don't know if that's too high now. But now I think that's too low. Would another countertop work there? I don't think it would. I think it would be too crowded. Oh, we do have the knives as well though. Because I think the countertop is too wide and it would also block the sink. Unless I moved everything down by 1, but then we've got an extra big load of space to fill out. Which I could try, I suppose. Let me just... Because I would have to move all of this. And then do kind of like this. Oh, that still won't fit anyway. Because then we've got like the blank spaces, and I don't think I'm into that. I think I prefer it up against the wall. Switch the sink with the other counter. We'll put the counter by the wall. Whoop. And let me drag all of these guys back up. Kind of like that. Let me go back onto the floor plan. No, wrong one. Floor plan. Floor plan. We definitely can still put extra stuff on the counters and like on the walls and stuff. The other way is better. I thought it was as well. Because the counter's slightly thicker. So it kind of prevents a weird little overlap from the front perspective, if that makes sense. It kind of makes it look a bit more cohesive. Which is probably why the oven works better at the back as well. Same principle. But we can still put extra stuff on the wall. And we can do... Because there was a... Where's it gone? I mean, they want this up on the wall anyway. So I will add one of these. I think this one's the best one. The colours... Yeah, the colours work. I'm going to put this like above the dining table, I think. There we go. And then... Is there any other kind of kitchen-y stuff that could work? We've got the knives. There's a wall shelf, but I think they only come in... Yeah, in woods. So that's not really going to work when we've committed to the metal kitchen. There was a menu or something somewhere. I don't know where that's gone though. I'm sure there was like a menu. Or like a menu looking thing. We can still put like some curry on the thing. I'm going to stick with the carrot tops curry. Here we go. And then we can put like another curry. Let's do a mushroom curry. Oh, whoop, like over here ready to be served, if that makes sense. They've just finished cooking it. We just need something to fill that wall, don't we? And we can also do like some ingredients on the counter, like so. It'd be really nice to have a shelf of some kind. What would this be under? Housewares? It'd be under wall-mounted though, won't it? Because I want a wall-mounted shelf. But I don't think any of those wall-mounted shelves are doing what I want them to do. I mean... We could put the extractor fan back up, but I said I was going to wait till the end. But that could probably work in these spaces over here. Like if I bring this along by 1, just so that corner's less crowded, and I put the extractor up here, that could work. Then we need something to fill that space, probably like another plant. We also need a nice drink to go with our curry. Let's do... Let's do... a colourful juice, because it'll stand out. There you go. There's your colourful juice. Okay, it doesn't work. Ah! I'm going to put it there, fine. And then we need some plants. Or like a stereo. I was looking at stereos before. But I'll probably put the stereo in like the entry area, I think. So I think a plant or like a vase or something would be quite nice. None of those colours... Well, the green one could kind of work. Because the shades are kind of right. And he likes it. What's on your order form again, buddy? What's on your order form again? Is there any like decorative pieces you're quite wanting? Because that'll be an easy route to go down, wouldn't it? Oh, you want those lights? We can do those lights. Hey there, Pikachu King. How you doing? Well, you're not fussed about any plants or anything. That's fine. I will do these lights for you, though. What are the colour options? Ooh, they look quite nice. I think we're going to have to go for the copper, just to keep it all on theme. So we'll go for the copper. And what we'll do is we'll hang one over like the living space, one over like the entrance space, which would be around here. Well, I guess we don't really need one in the living space because there's one in the, there's a lamp there. So I guess I'll do like this one instead. Just get it as centered as I can. And then this one like over here. Oh, they're quite over the top. I think that's definitely just going to be a dining room one. Let me take out the other one. You're pretty good. You got the kids some Munster cereals, one for you and one for each of the kids. Munster cereals? What sort of cereals is that? But we're going to get rid of that one because it's a bit too much. But it does look nice over the dining table. That's definitely a look. I do like that. I'm not mad at that. Even if it kind of blocks the tapestry. It's been over a year. Congratulations. Thank you for hanging around for so long. Is there like a different pot I can use? Or like, it doesn't have to be a pot. It can be anything. I think I've just kind of got myself stuck on this pot thing now because we already have a plant. But I can just do another plant. It's not that deep. Nephew got Booberry. Niece got Frankenberry, which leaves you with Count Chocula. Huh, see, I've heard of Count Chocula, but I haven't heard of the other ones. Let's see. See, I wouldn't... There's a birdcage, but I wouldn't... One, I wouldn't want a birdcage, and two, I wouldn't want it by the kitchen. I think that's a very bad idea. What other options do we have? See, I'm so happy with the living room space. It all started going a bit downhill after that one, didn't it? It all went a bit wrong. Right, what other... Where are the vases? I've never heard of Booberry. I mean, I can imagine what flavour it is, but I don't think Booberry as a cereal brand is something in this country. Frankenberry is strawberry flavoured and Booberry is blueberry flavour. Yeah, we don't really have cereals with those sort of flavours. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that we got Fruit Loops. And our Fruit Loops are a lot different to your Fruit Loops due to certain ingredients being banned in the country. So if you look up British Fruit Loops versus American Fruit Loops, they look completely different to one another. Right. Fruit Loops in England are sad. I've never tried them. I'm not a big cereal person. They are free drab colours. A lot of artificial colourings are banned in this country. Where are the vases? I've lost them completely. I mean, that one kind of works, so I might just leave it, but I wanted to check for any other options, but I just can't find them for the life of me anymore. Were they under everything? Is that why? Am I being a bit silly? Vases, 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 vases. Vases, 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 vases. Vases, vases. Right, it's the other direction. America has like 20 colours and they're all vibrant and fun. But the E numbers are not the best for you. You paid $10 for the free cereals altogether? I mean, in in this economy, that isn't even a bad price, is it? Cereal's expensive these days. Part of why I don't really eat it very often. It's so expensive. Plus, the main cereal I like got discontinued anyway, so there's not a big reason for me to buy cereals anymore. You know, I'm just going to stick with the vase. It fills the space up. It looks fine. The colours kind of match. I will put some more stuff on the walls, but first we need to figure out this space. Now, I did say we'll keep the chair, so we will keep the chair. And I'll put that table there. And then what we need is like... I know what I'm looking for. I think it's up here. There's the board that you can, like, has all the keys on it. What cereal did I like? It's called Ricicles. It's like Rice Krispies, but they were like frosted. But they discontinued them. And they claim it's because there was too much sugar in it. But Cookie Crisp exists, and they're basically miniature cookies, so I don't believe that narrative. I think they just wanted to stop making them. And Zaku, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope I can see you in the near future. Oh no, it's wall mounted, isn't it? I'm in the wrong place. It was amazing, Logan. It was so good. It's such a shame they got rid of it. This was what I was looking for. Because I was going to put this by the front door. But where by the front door? I normally put it like over here. But I think it'll be better to make it more visible. So I'm going to put it above this table as like a reminder. And then I also want to get... I normally get the light switches. So I am going to get the light switches. I basically always get them to fill out the space. And I'm going to get them in wood grain. Just to keep up with the vibes. And then the light switches. You feel a bit sad the summer's ending soon. I'm really bad with the heat, so I do not mind that summer's ending soon. But I know a lot of people really do enjoy it. Plus I know for some people winter gets really bad as well, doesn't it? Zero Red, hello, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you're well and had a lovely stream today. You're playing Call of Duty Black Ops. I hope you had lots of fun with it, and welcome on in. Welcome. And of course, welcome on in raiders as well. We're just having a nice chill time with some Animal Crossing today. We're taking it nice and easy. So you're more than welcome to hang around if you want to. You're obviously more than welcome. I'd love to have you. But if you need to go and do something, take a rest, anything like that, make sure you do. And I'm doing well, thank you. I hope you're doing well too, Zero. And make sure you get something to drink and eat as well and take a rest after your stream. I need a phone. Here we go. Phone. What colour am I going to do it? I'm going to do it in grey, I think. Because while it doesn't fully match, it's kind of like the least offensive colour compared to the rest of the colour scheme. You're not too bad. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you had fun on your stream. Oh, it's too high. He can't reach it. Okay, I'm going to have to check. He's too small. Give me a second. Right, I'm going to lower that one down. Lower that one down. There we go. It just kind of fills out the wall a little bit. I normally put a clock above the door for the same reason. What colours? Stream went okay. I'm glad to hear it. Walnut, teak. I think teak's a good one. There we go. Because it just fills up the space to put something above that door. Do you know what I mean? Then I think we need like a little set of shelves that can kind of be like a shoe rack, if that makes sense. So that would probably be under housewares. Not exactly sure where, but we'll figure it out. Probably up here somewhere. See, that could kind of do the job, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. And I've already used that shelf. We could do those drawers. Teak sounds like a bad word. I see where you're coming from. Okay. I might... let me have a look at this one. What colours does this one come in? No, I don't think that one's going to work. What colour does this one come in? Brown. Rich brown. Black. Red. That's too strong of a red. The pear one. That won't fit in the colour scheme. It's mighty cute, but it doesn't match the vibe at all. It's a shame there isn't like a shoe rack, you know what I mean? Because a shoe rack would be perfect. It might come in red. I'll give it a look, but even if it comes in red, I think it's going to be very out of place. Let me move these down by one. I will give it a look though. Oops, wrong one. Nope, it comes in yellow and it comes in green. Hey there, Cringe. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you well and had a lovely, lovely stream today. And I hope you were enjoying Minecraft. And welcome in raiders as well. Obviously, Cringe, if you need to go off and do anything or if you need to go and take a rest, make sure you do. Make sure you hydrate and everything after your stream as well. But if you're wanting to stick around, you're of course more than welcome. I would love to have you. We are just taking it nice and chill today with a little bit of house decorating. Right, I'm going to put those back above here again. But welcome on in, everyone. I never know whether to introduce myself now, because I used to introduce myself after raids. I don't know if anyone wants to hear it, because it kind of ends up being the same little scripted bit every time. And I don't know if the regulars are getting a bit bored with it. Right, I'm going to need another plant, I think. Where are the plants? Plants, 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 plants. Plants, plants, plants. Oh, it's going to be above those. Plants. 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 Where are the plants? Here we are. We're getting to all the green bits now. Where are the plants? Here we go. I wonder if... We've used this one already. I wonder if one of these would work. What other colours does it come in? It's just to pop it in the corner, so it doesn't need to be a perfect match. Like that one will probably do the trick. You're going to take a nap? No worries at all. Go and get lots of rest. Thank you again for the raid. And hopefully I can see you in the near future. There was a reed diffuser, and I think that'll look so cute on the table, so I do want to grab that. I don't think they have like a trinket bowl, which is a shame. But the reed diffuser will fill up the space, so it will do. Where was it? Either a reed diffuser or like a little mini cactus set. It comes in green. I was talking about the pot. You know what I was talking about. Oh, there is a key tray. Oh, perfect. Key tray. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. I might put it over here though, to be honest, and keep what I was saying about the, or do I want it there? Yes, because they sit down here and take off their shoes and then they put their stuff here and all the extra keys are up there. That's exactly what I wanted. That's literally perfect. And then I will do reed diffuser or incense. I think this kind of decor kind of better suits an incense. So I'm going to get an incense burner. I don't normally go for the incense burner, but I think it better suits the vibes. And then I think we need like a rug of some kind over here to separate it from the kitchen. So do we have a kind of small... colour scheme suitable rug? Just a small guy, it doesn't need to be anything crazy. You like these ones, but they're not gonna go. I mean, I said they're not gonna go. It kind of looks alright, doesn't it? I'll take it out for a second, because there might be an alternative that makes a bit more sense. Like this red one. I know I've lent in very far into the red, but I think it just makes sense. I think it just makes sense. Oops! No. See, because that's now... See, I don't like how that looks. I need a bigger one then, don't I? The red worked though. Red is always a good shout. I mean, if I just go for a little, like, round one instead. How would this one look? That kind of works. I wonder if the yellow would look nice though. Oh, I think I like the yellow. Because we do have small pops of yellow everywhere, so I think it kind of brings in the orange of the walls and like the kind of off orangey red of some of the wood. I think the yellow definitely works better. You're resetting your island. Oh, I hope you have fun. A brownish one like in the living room? It depends what they have. Let's see what our options are. See, these are all like wood ones. I don't want like a wood looking one. That's like a bamboo looking guy. Brick. I mean, those ones I don't think will go. We can try one, but I don't think they'll look right. We've already put this one in. That's that rug there. I liked the round. I thought the round was good. I don't think there's anything that's going to kind of go there. I know what you mean, but I also think that there is some yellow in that square rug. So there is some method to the madness, because there is some yellow in this, and there's little yellow bits in the decorations that are around as well. And obviously the walls are very yellow toned orange. So I kind of think it works. Not perfectly, but it works. It makes sense. It's like method to the madness, if you get what I mean. I wonder if I can change the colour of this table. I can. Gold, bronze, silver, blue, green, purple. Oh, the bronze looks kind of nice. Yes, yes. There we go. There we go. Okay, it is coming together. We just need to find a few more bits and bobs just to fill up some of the wall space. Yeah, I think it would be better if it was slightly closer to the orange, but I think it's close enough in the colour family that it doesn't look awful. It's passable, do you know what I mean? I wish there was a way to slightly tweak it though, I do agree. Right, we need some wall bits and bobs. What do we have? What do we have? We could always do some artwork for over in the living room area, like some autograph cards. Oh, I like those ones. I don't know how well oh, they kind of work. They look cute. They're going to be on a wall you can't see anyway. It'll just look nice in the photos. Yeah, there's a few bits and bobs that are yellow. There's little like accent pieces, aren't there? That was my thought process. Right, so there's something there now filling that wall. We need something... formal paper. Like we can make it like a, like it's a cooking diploma. So they like making their curry so much because they're a professional chef. So I wonder if this could work in the kitchen. Like up here, because they're like a professional chef. Maybe if I put this back a long one. If I do all yellow stuff on the wall. I think it depends. I think this one was something they really wanted. And it doesn't really seem to have a yellow. That one had the most yellow in it. But I know what you mean. I am trying to make the colour scheme work a little bit. Oh, they like this one as well, though. Does this one have... No, that... No, that one's not going to work. We could do some little fishes on the wall. Colour scheme-wise, they would kind of work. We'll just have some random fish. Maybe the fish should go in the living room. You know what? Random fish? I'm kind of not mad at the fish. I'm not mad at the fish. The colour definitely works. I kind of like the fish. I do like them. I think I'm sticking with the fish. I'm okay with those. The colours definitely work. The colours make complete sense. And if we do... None of these colours really work. None of the pictures really work either though, so that's okay. What about... You like them. I like them. I think they're good. We just need to think now what we're going to put over the dining room area. Because... we could just go for some shelving. It'll have... oh, the brown could kind of work. How does the brown look? Does the brown work? I think it might need to be in red just because... the table's in red. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Let's have a look. I mean, that kind of works. It makes sense, doesn't it? There is method to the madness. I kind of don't like that tapestry anymore though. I might get rid of that tapestry and try and find something else. I feel it. I think it makes sense. The colours make sense. It's not yellow, but it's still red, so it still kind of brings everything in. I do think we need to change what's over the dining table, though. I'm just not sure what to. Because I just don't like the blank wall being there, but... What if we... Do we have a picture of Delhi? We do have a picture of Delhi. Wait a second. What if I literally just go, bam! This is my curry. It's my curry that you're eating. I think I've done too much on the rest of the house to bring that into it, haven't I? I should... I should take it a bit more seriously. Okay, let's see. See, I don't like the bulletin board. World map. We could do a world map. The colours don't really work though, but... Study poster. No, that's not going to work. One of the flower things could work. How about... I'm only looking at this one because it's got the yellow. No, I don't think I like that one though. I was hoping it would work, but I'm not into it. How about... It might look good in the kitchen. I don't think I have much space left in the kitchen, really. Like wall space. I don't think I like that plant there either, though. I get the idea. I just don't think I'm a fan. How about one of these guys? And then hang it like that. Oh, it's not centering. Oh, it does bug me when things doesn't center. Are you centered? Oh no, you're kind of centered. That kind of works. I think, to be honest, because that light is so big, I think you can kind of get away with it. Because like when you go here, for example, the light kind of takes up all of the space anyway. So I don't think we need something huge there. I think we just need a small plant. So I think what I'm going to do is... Rather than doing like this hanging plant situation, I think... No. I think what I want to do is... Get rid of this. And I think I just want to do one of these. Just because, like I say, there's already so much going on with that light. I don't think we need anything crazy. It's such an awkward little space, isn't it? Maybe I should just leave it blank. What if instead, rather than putting something on the wall, what if we instead put something on the table? I wonder if that would work better. Like if I go to... I think with the yellow, the problem is the pot's white, so it's going to stand out too much. I wonder if something like this would work though. It might not work. I'm just going to try it out. I think, like I said, because those lights are so like big, and I really like them over the dining table, they work, but they block so much of the wall. Putting something behind it on the wall makes it look very cluttered. So I think it's better to leave that bit of wall blank. Not to mean that we can't put stuff elsewhere on the wall, but I think that bit over the table is better left blank just because that light covers so much of the space already. So it's kind of like the wall's not even blank, if that makes sense. So what I was trying to find was, if I can find it, don't know which way I need to go. Here we go. I was thinking, what if I just get a little plant set? And just pop them on the dining table? Just to add a pop of colour? So if I actually... Give me a second. If I remove some of this from the table, if I get rid of this... and put this here instead like it's ready to be served. And then... just put this in the middle of the table. So then it's like a centrepiece. Then you've got the bit of colour. We've got the curry here ready to be served. I think that works. And hey there, Anna, how are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. Are you still enjoying River City, girls? I hope you are. And welcome on in, raiders, as well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope everyone's doing amazingly today. That's cute, you love it. I think that works. I think that makes sense. And you still got the curry ready to be served as well. But no, how are you doing on River City, girls? Anna, are you doing good? You just defeated the fashion lady. Oh, the fashion lady was difficult. How many attempts did it take you to do? And obviously, if you need to go and take a rest, go and eat, anything like that, make sure you do. If you want to hang around, though, you are more than welcome to. Yeah, I hope you're doing good, basically. Right, I think I'm pretty happy with this, actually. I think I'm pretty happy with this. I think this looks very put together. Yeah, I can't remember how many attempts it took me to do the fashion lady. Only 3 attempts. That's pretty impressive. It took me so many... If I'm thinking of the right boss, it took me so long to do it. I really struggled with it. Right. It was the first try. Oh, obviously, of course it was. I'm actually really chuffed with this. I think this turned out really cute. It's very cohesive. The colour makes sense. It doesn't look too cluttered, but it also doesn't look too empty. You don't need something on every single wall. You just need to fill up the space a little bit. I think this turned out really nice. Yes. I am proud of this. I am proud of this. You love the kitchen. This house, the prompt was curry. They wanted to make curry, so we got a nice little living space. With like our little mug of coffee, and the mug of coffee has like a little carrot on it, because obviously. And we've got our telly and our tiger and the little fishes just for the colour. We've got our dining space, and then we've got obviously our kitchen over here. And then we've got the space over here as well to like get ready for the day. And yeah, I think it turned out really nice. Especially compared to the outside. The outside's kind of disappointing, but the inside turned out really nice. Right, I've got to try and capture a photo. Doo-doo. There we go, a couple of photos. Oh, it is good. I'm so happy about it. I think there's been a couple of builds in our last stream, but they were kind of a bit disappointing. I wasn't fully on board with them. But I am on board with this one. Look how much he loves it. He loves it. He loves it. Thanks so much. So, now what do you want to do? Want to hang out? I've taken some photos that I shall be leaving. Oh no, I forgot the fan and the record player. Oh, it's fine. They can add it in themselves. They can add it in themselves. It's not the end of the world. It's okay, Logan. I forgot too. To be honest, I think the walls looked so nicely filled out anyway. The fan would have made it look cluttered, so it's all good. The question is, do I do one more or do I wrap up for the day? Because that one took us about 2 hours. Go say hi to Nico. Okay, we'll go and do that. We'll do the story bit. Yeah, normally I stream for about 3 to 4 hours, but I did say today's going to be a bit of a shorter one, just to kind of ease me back into things. But I will talk to Nico because Nico wants to see us, and then we shall decide what we're doing. But I am back tomorrow if all goes to plan at 7 PM BST with more of Sonic 06, and we should be back to our normal 3 to 4 hour streams. I've just been a little bit poorly, so today's a bit of an easygoing one. If I connect this to that, nope, that doesn't work like at all. Blah! How long have you been standing there? What was I thinking about? I'm working on a new DIY recipe. Well, I really want to make one, but I just can't land on a good idea. Maybe it's hopeless, if only I had some kind of hint or something. Oh, that's it. You've done DIY projects, haven't you, Tofu? Could you maybe tell me about, say, every single one of them? Give me some ideas. Please, I'm a desperate monkey. Sure. I appreciate the virtual hug slogan. Okay, I owe you one, so what am I doing? Oh, am I teaching him? So, you get the leaves, and you get the twigs, and you smush them together, and it makes a thing. That's how it works. Well, you've made all that. And you've used all those different materials, even stuff you can't get around here. You're like my DIY idol, but it stands for Dedicated Inventor You. Anyway, I've got lots to think about now. Thanks. When I come up with a new recipe, I'll be sure to share it. Say, have you ever thought about doing some of that DIY furniture in your vacation home designs? I bet Lottie would love that. You should tell her about all of the stuff you've made. Anyway, my break is about over, so I'm going to head back to the pier. See ya! Okay. So am I going to go and talk to Lottie now? I guess I can double check, can't I? Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Here we go. Sorry to keep you waiting. I finally managed to get this place squared away, so I'll be accepting new vacation home requests again. Let me know when you'd like to get back to work. I've got an idea. Using DIY crafted items when you're designing vacation homes. Now that's an idea. Handmade items have character and vacation homes need character. However, I'd appreciate it if you limit yourself to items you have crafted at least once before. I don't want to take any risks trying to craft something for the first time while on site. Use the workbench upstairs if you need to. I'm so excited to see what vacation home designs you come up with, including your handcraft items. Okay, that's interesting. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Hey there, Iron Ferret. I hope you're good. I will take that stretch and hydrate. Have a stretch. Have a hydrate. And thank you for the head pats. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop on over to here. I know this is a little bit early for me, but I think it's best to take it easy just for today. And then hopefully we'll be back to full speed for tomorrow. But thank you so much for joining me, especially because this was like an unplanned, unpromised stream to make up for yesterday. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot. I do apologise once again for cancelling so short notice yesterday. But yeah, I do appreciate it, and I hope to get back on track properly for tomorrow with, like I was saying, Sonic 06 at 7 PM BST. That's the plan for tomorrow, and it should be like a normal length stream, normal situations. All of my redeems will be back up. I just kind of turned a lot of things off today and took things on the down low and the chill, just to kind of ease back in. But no, I really do appreciate it, especially because it's been a lot more of like a laid back situation. I haven't been quite so switched on, but I hope that hasn't come across weirdly or anything like that. You're good, you're just on a break at work and you took a short nap in your car. I hope it was a good nap, you definitely needed it. And I'll be fine, Logan, there is nothing to worry about. I just needed to slow down a little bit and I've done just that. But no, I had a good time today. I'm glad I tried it. I didn't know if I was going to, but I thought that Happy Home Paradise is always an easy, safe bet, so that's why I did that. We only got one build done. On a normal stream we would have got 2 done, but I took ages on that one and I am pretty happy with the results. I know exactly who we're going to raid though, because Suki is on day 2 of their subathon. So I think we should go over and say hello to them just to show them some support. Obviously this isn't me saying to subscribe, there is no pressure to subscribe. Though if you do enjoy what you're watching, be sure to drop a follow. But if you do want to drop subscriptions or anything like that, obviously they would be very appreciative, but never any pressure. Let's just go show them lots of love. Is there anything else I need to say though? I don't think so. So like I said, next stream tomorrow, 7 PM BST with Sonic06. Beyond that, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Be sure to stay hydrated, eat your snacks, and just take care. I will be sure to do the same. Thank you again for joining me today. I do hope I can see you in the very near future. And then our raid message will either be the raid emotes if you have them, or just Tofu Raid, big old capital letters. It does the same trick. Let's just go show them lots of support because they definitely deserve it. But I will be winding down for the night. Hopefully I can see you soon. Thank you again. And good night. Have a good one. See you later.